Hey everybody, it's me, Joseph. Welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast.
Why
This
do you
is
sound like
episode
that?
7.
That's such a surprise.
Because I'm depressed, Ben. Because what the hell did we just watch, dude?
Yeah,
This is episode
it's
7,
true.
right? I don't want to look like an idiot here. Yeah, okay, this is episode 7. Well, anyways, guys, welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast, where two degenerates talk about American culture. Not American culture, Japanese culture. I'm sorry, that was bad. Anyways, sorry I'm in a bad mood. Me
It's
and
okay.
Ben just watched episode 7 of Attack on Titan. What we thought was supposed to be the series finale, but no. It turns out we're getting a part 3. Oh, Ben, I mean, actually, you know what? We'll talk about that later, I guess, right?
Yeah.
First of
Yeah,
all,
we will.
Ben, before we get into any of these topics, what have you been up to this week, man? Have you been...
Uh, same as usual, just school. I have a
Yeah.
final project to start working on.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I mean, hey, dude, summer's right around the corner, bro. I got 5 weeks
Yeah.
left. I don't know about you. Probably around the same, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun though. We got a lot of summer stuff planned. It's gonna be a lot of good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really done that much either this week. I know you went anime or you bought some manga this week. How's that? You got any cool books?
Yeah. No, my Barnes and Noble actually redid their whole manga section,
Mm-hmm.
so there's a lot more stuff. So I got what did I get?
Oh,
I got
God.
the Demon Slayer side story,
Mm-hmm.
Stories of Water and Flame. That was really good.
Really? Do you recommend
Um,
it?
yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's not by the person who made Demon Slayer.
Is it canon?
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
like it's
okay.
drawn by someone else, but the author approved it.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, so it's like it takes place like
A
it's
couple
from
of
the
years.
perspective of Gyu and Rengoku, but
Mm-hmm.
like after it's like in the middle of the show, like after
Oh.
yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Well, I can still read it because we know Rengoku obviously dies, so
Yeah,
I can read it then. I'm good to
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when you said the middle of
I
the show, I got a
also
little worried.
no. It's just like it's just like in the middle of season one, kind of.
Yeah, I got you.
Then I got
Mm-hmm.
Chainsaw Man Volume 10,
Hell yeah. So did
and then
I.
Volume 1.
Okay.
Also picked up a Haikyuu volume,
Nice.
and then I got Kaiju number 8, which I started reading.
Oh yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, so far it's good. I've only read the first couple chapters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been a little busy, but other than that, it's really good so far.
That's good. Yeah, I thought about picking it up. I looked for it and I didn't think I saw it. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, but yeah, I don't think I saw any of that when I went to Barnes and Noble. But yeah, I got Chainsaw Man Volume 10 as well. Now I only need one more volume to complete my full collection. So I'm so hyped about that. And then I also got Volume 1 of Love is War because, oh, that show's just so funny. Ben, you definitely need to watch it still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we talk about that a lot. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I didn't really do much much this week, in regards to anything crazy. However, Ben, I did watch a bit of Bleach.
hmm
I'm on episode
What
34.
what episode were we on last
Not
week?
30, or I don't know about last week.
I think I saved the
Oh God,
podcast.
did you actually?
What was
I think it was
is
like,
it this one?
I mean, it was the one before probably.
Well, yeah, some of them. Oh, I don't
I
think we had it in there.
I didn't put a timestamp for it, but
Well, no, I mean like,
the
yeah.
episode. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm on episode 34, still in the Soul Society arc. It's pretty good. I'm liking it a lot so far. It started off a little slow. I think it's picking up now. It's finally picking up after the Renji Ichigo fight. I think so far it's picking up a lot. So I'm excited to keep
hmm
watching it. Hopefully we can watch an episode or two tonight. That'd be pretty
hmm
pog. But in other news, Ben, we made a TikTok.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
we
it's
did.
it's popping, man. We got a couple views on the first one, then the second one, we got a whole 150. And then I
Nice.
can check this live. I uploaded a little video of me talking about the my Chainsaw Man collection, some of the manga I have. So I can check. I got some notification. That's a good sign. 8 views. It's
Nice.
two likes though, 2 likes though. So we're climbing the ladder. But yeah, so if you want to go follow us on TikTok, you should definitely do that. I'll put in the description or something. It's just Otaku Brothers podcast. So go check us out. We like to have
Awesome.
fun, but I mean, yeah, we obviously have a lot to talk about this week. Attack on Titan has been huge. It's been crazy. But before that, we got some short news. Now, Ben, I didn't tell you much about this because I wanted to hear. I think that you would like this personally. So, obviously, April Fool's was 2 days ago, and it's a huge.
Yeah.
Everyone likes to joke around. It's actually funny. Before we get into that, people said that for April Fool's, I sent it to you that Attack on Titan would get a part three as a joke.
Oh yeah, you got me
which,
there, but
which is funny because it actually did get a part three. So
yeah.
some April Fool's jokes do come true, but this one was pretty funny, Ben. So on Wikipedia on April Fool's Day, they have a section called what is the section called? Called Today on Wikipedia. Did you know? And then so and so like top recommended stuff. So
Yeah.
one of the ones for Wikipedia on April Fool's was, did you know that a common way to travel to another world is to be hit by a truck?
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty
funny.
referencing, how
Yeah.
isekai like to, people end up like dying in stupid
Yeah.
ways and then going to a magical world. Which I thought that was pretty
Funny.
funny. Just
That's
because,
funny.
isekai, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of isekai, but Ben's into all that. It's fun
I
stuff,
mean,
so.
not. I like after a while they get repetitive, but
No, I mean you
yeah.
like your fair share of isekai, right? Rising of the Shield, SAO technically.
Yeah,
Um,
but like Rise of the Shield is like different. I don't know. It's not like a fucking
yeah.
anime, you know?
It's not an anime.
Anime.
Oh, a anime. Are most isekais animes?
Uh, kind of. There's a lot of fan service in a lot of them, but this one is
True.
more
True.
story based.
Well, fair enough. But
Yeah.
that was just a fun way I wanted to start the show. April
Yeah.
Fools. That was fun. Did you pull any pranks, Ben? Anything cool?
No.
No.
Well, I don't think I told you, but one of my professors, we had class
Mm-hmm.
in the morning, and we have a test this week on the 8th.
Yeah.
So we came in, and then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna start passing out the test."
Oh gosh.
And we're like, "Professor, it's next week." And he's like, "No, it's definitely this week."
Oh
And so he
no.
even changed on Blackboard that it was due today to make us think that like he was just gaslighting us the whole time.
He's a gaslighter. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then like right before he started passing, I was like, "Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just joking, April Fools."
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a pissed off mood the rest of the day because I thought I was going.
Going insane.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Well, that's all I got to
yeah,
say about that April Fools. I just thought that was funny. I like when
yeah.
mainstream stuff like hints at little anime references, so that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can take the next topic, Ben. I know this is your alley, so
This is my alley.
I don't know.
No. So there's a new One Piece game in the works called One Piece Odyssey. It's gonna be on most or all the major platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. It's not gonna be on Switch or anything else like that.
Dang.
Um, it's gonna be an open world game where you play as the Straw Hats who are like kind of deserted after crashing their ship, I think. And it's pretty cool. The story is going to be written by Oda himself, who, if you do not know,
Yeah.
writes One Piece.
That's crazy, man. No wonder it's
It'll
taking
be
him.
interesting to see like how or what he does with it.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say no wonder it's taking him forever to finish One Piece if he's working on so much other random stuff, man.
One Piece is not finishing anytime soon.
I hope I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean,
No,
if
I'm,
you've
I'm, I'm
do
not
you know
even
what's
caught up.
happening
No,
right
I
now?
don't. I don't at all.
Yeah.
I was just talking out of my ass. I don't know.
Well, well, a lot of people know what's happening right now, and it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty hype. Even me. Like, I don't even watch One Piece, and I think it's a really awesome moment. Pretty
That's
hype.
cool. No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I hope it ends soon just so I can watch it.
It won't.
Yeah, I don't think it will. But I mean, it's just crazy because I feel like there's so much now. I don't know. I was telling you about it. I feel like it's one of those shows that you have to probably watch in like arcs. You know what I mean? Take breaks,
Yeah.
and stuff like that because it is just so gosh dang long. I don't know. It's just wild, but. Yeah, One Piece game. I'm excited. An open world RPG. That's it's kind of different from what everyone else has been doing with the fighting games. So I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
hopefully it's a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna get it
Yeah,
since I
neither
don't
am
watch it, but but
I.
no, I'm sure
But
it'll do good.
no, yeah, of course, every anime game does good. Besides,
Except
one's
Jump Force.
Justice. Oh, I think One Force or Jump Force did all right for what it was.
No one played with me. I, okay, I liked it, but no one
Okay,
played with me.
you know what? If it ever
I
goes
had
on,
this broken. No, I had this broken combo with uh Naruto. It was Naruto, Ichigo, and Sasuke.
oh my god.
Ichigo had this one move where it would like you could
Mm-hmm.
chain it. It was really cool.
Oh, I don't know, dude. It's just one of those things where I liked it. I thought the animation was really cool and the style that they were all in.
It's unique.
Yeah. Did you ever play the campaign? I saw Light was in the campaign from Death Note.
Yeah.
So you didn't play it, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay.
The campaign was so shit.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's just it had so much potential, but I don't know. I just feel like it felt, bare bones, But I don't know. And then the all the DLC were expensive, so I mean, I couldn't get Giorno. I know there were some other cool DLC characters, but yeah,
Yeah.
I will say it was pretty cool playing as Yugi. How you could play as from
Oh yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. That was pretty sick with the all that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into if it ever goes on sale on PlayStation. Is it cross-platform? Probably not.
What, Jump Force?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
It might be.
If it is, I'll think about it. But I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Actually, no, because the JoJo game's coming out in fall. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really got to say about fighting games. You could take the next topic because this is your alley again.
What do you mean by alley? What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. Uh, this is. Wait, hold on. I'm not spelling this right.
Quintessential.
No, 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 no. All
Okay.
right, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
So, I didn't even know this, but there is a quintessential quintuplets movie coming out.
You didn't know there was a movie coming out?
I didn't.
That was announced a while
Um,
ago.
yeah, so this is not my alley. But anyways, there was a second trailer that came out.
Mm-hmm.
The movie is planned to drop on a 20th in Japan. So depending
Mm-hmm.
on things go, it'll probably come a couple months later.
Probably in full.
And
Yeah.
yeah, in the US.
It's funny, Ben. I before I started Bleach, my plan was to watch Quintessential Quintuplets and then Bleach. But I watched the first episode of Quintuplets and I was like, you know what? I really want to watch this, but I should watch Bleach first. And now I'm actually kind of upset that I'm not watching Quintessential Quintuplets because I really wanted to see the movie in theaters. But
Mhm.
at the rate things are going with Bleach, that's definitely not happening. Actually, no, yeah, that's definitely not happening. So who knows? I don't know. Maybe I can finish it in time, but probably not. But I mean, I hope the movie does well. I have a lot of friends who've watched it and are very excited about it. I hear it's good. It's good. What would you call? Would that be a anime? I guess kind of.
Uh,
It's a
I don't
slice of
know.
life. It's more of a slice of life. I'd say it's more up the alley of slice of life, life.
Slice life.
Yeah, slice life. But it looks a lot. It looks pretty good.
Yeah?
Did you ever watch it or
No.
nope? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, cool beans. Look at us. We just don't watch anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Moving on.
Is
Spy
this up my alley
Family.
too?
Oh no, this is my alley. I was gonna.
Why is this
Yeah,
your alley?
because Ben, if you let me talk, Jesus. So Spy Family or Spy X Family. Uh,
I think it's one Spy Family.
well, I mean, people say Hunter X Hunter.
No one says that.
I know, dude. I hate when people say that, dude. It makes me so upset. Oh my god. But anyway, okay. Spy Family is set to release April 9th. And Ben, I mean, I think this is going to be the next show we talk about, right?
Yeah, it's been getting a lot of praise from the anime
It
community. I was gonna
has. It
buy the
has.
first volume of Barnes and Noble, but
So
didn't
was
have it.
I.
Yeah, so I guess we'll start watching that whenever it comes out next week.
Yeah, April 9th. So it should be out in time for the next episode, right? 9th. So that's like, in what, 6
Yeah, it comes out
days?
Saturday.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So we'll be discussing that next episode. Since, yeah, AOT's done and My Dress Up Darling, rest in peace, is done. So yeah, that'll be a fun thing to talk about. It'll be different. Hopefully, it'll be fun. But yeah, I'm excited for it. It looks. I don't honestly know anything about it. Ben, do you have like? Do you even know what it's about? Or
Just a guess. I'm gonna say spies and a family. But other than that, no.
thanks,
The
thanks.
what? I mean, it's in the
No, I
name.
mean I don't know. I just thought that maybe you'd have like a summary to give us or something. It's all right.
Fine.
No,
Fuck it. No.
okay.
Fuck.
No,
No.
okay.
Fine.
All right. I put you on the spot. I'm sorry. That was pretty bad.
No. Screw you, man.
Are you looking up a summary?
No.
Okay. So,
Why would I be doing that? Story follows a spy who has to build a family and execute a mission, not realizing that the girl he adopts as a daughter and the woman he agrees to be in a fake marriage with are a mind reader and an assassin,
oh my god,
respectively. That's cool.
that is pretty cool actually.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that turns out. At first, I thought it was gonna be like a slice of life first thing where you were like,
I
oh,
hope
he's an assassin, but he hires this fake girl, and then they actually fall in love and they have a kid, and I don't know.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. Maybe that'll still happen. Who knows? Is it supposed to be more action based, or do you know at
no
all?
idea. It might be.
Yeah. We'll see. That's gonna be interesting. But I mean, that's really all I got to say about Spy Family. So stay tuned for that for next episode to hear a review on that.
We'll be talking about that.
Yeah. But moving on, Ben. This is your alley.
Um, so ranking of kings. That's been really popular lately. So I know season one just finished. But season two might not come out for a while just because of lack of content. So season one covered up to chapters 156 of the manga, which is a decent amount of content, I guess. But there's only 35 chapters of like stuff that wasn't in season one right now. So if they want like the same amount of material that they had for season one, it might be a very long time to produce season two.
Yeah.
Some people were saying like 2025 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dang,
yeah.
2025. One. Sorry about that cut. It's
Technical.
technical difficulties.
I will say technical. Um,
Okay. Well, anyways, Ben,
what
you're
did I say?
ranking of kings, ranking of kings.
Yeah, okay, so it's gonna take a while. Season two probably. Lack of material. 2025 maybe. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh god dang it, I don't know how much time we have. Anyways, is that all you gotta say about Ranking of Kings, Ben?
What'd you say?
Is that all you have to say about Ranking of Kings?
Yeah, we should start watching that too.
I'm actually down. Yeah, yeah. God, I'm gonna be watching so many shows. um, yeah. I mean that's. I'm excited for it. I've heard it's gotten a lot of praise. For me, I don't. It just looks a little. It looks interesting, but since it got a lot of praise, I'm definitely excited for it. But I don't think if it was getting all this hype that I'd actually be interested in it. So we'll see how it goes. But moving on, I have this cool little story about this manga that I've heard about. It's called "I Cannot Believe I Slept with You."
We can talk about this.
What?
Nothing.
So okay, here we go. I'm just gonna give you a quick summary about it. So pretty much, it's about 24-year-old Koduka Chiyo who quits her job and is wallowing in self-pity. She's also 3 months behind on her rent. Her landlady proposes an unusual solution: sleep with her, and she'll help with the debt, the filthy
Oh
apartment,
God.
and the
Why are we?
loneliness. Can true love develop from an arrangement that started with a bang? So yeah, I mean, it just looks like a good slice of life manga. I mean, love blossoms when a landlady and her tenant form an unconventional arrangement in this popular Yuri romance, originally known as "Even If It Was Just Once, I Regret It." So, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Apparently, you can buy this at Walmart or
Oh
Barnes and
my.
Noble or Barnes and Noble. So, yeah, I mean, it looks good. I just thought it was funny. I saw it on Twitter, and I just think that it's so funny how manga can just be about literally anything. Um,
You should make your own
make my own
about
manga?
about something.
What does that mean? Why would you say it like
I'm
that?
just saying, what you can make your own manga.
No, yeah, I mean, but I honestly feel like anyone can, right? I mean, it seems so easy. Like, there's
Oh,
no, I know, I mean, that sounds bad, but like, I mean, it's just crazy how many like random like mangas there are about just literally anything,
yeah.
especially anything sexual. I mean, you see it all the time. It's just pretty funny. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about that. I just thought it was a funny manga um, to talk about. But moving on, I need to burp real quick. But
Bless you.
excuse me, excuse me. Ooh, sorry. So moving on. um, apparently, that time I got reincarnated as a slime is getting a spin-off manga, Ben, about the character Clayman. Have you ever watched?
Nope.
Okay, okay. So apparently, apparently in this month's May issue of Kodansha's monthly shonen series magazine, it revealed that Wataru Kajika will launch a new spin-off manga for Fuse. About that time, I got reincarnated as a slime, a light novel series titled Tensei Shitara Slime Data Kin Clayman Revenge. So it's pretty much the exact same title, but with Clayman. So I don't know. I don't know anything about Reincarnated as a Slime. I hear it's a very, very popular isekai manga. So hopefully the light novel's pretty good, right? I know we have a couple friends who watch it, and they like slime a lot. So I'm assuming that it'll be pretty good if it's in that same foot.
Did you just say they slime a lot?
No, I said they like slime. But did I say slime a lot?
I don't know. I might just be tripping.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just because that cut really like just blurred everything up. But anyways, um, that's all I got to say about that. I just thought
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. Another spin-off manga. Yeah, sorry, we don't have that much news this week. Um,
Yeah.
because oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, finish. Because why?
Well, because we wanted to save room to talk
Oh,
about AOT.
sure we did.
What does that mean?
We did. Yes, AOT, the fucking shit show of the anime community right now. Holy fuck.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know where to start, but I literally
Do you
don't.
want to do what do you want to do the other thing first?
What's the other thing first?
There's something before the
Oh, I didn't even know we were gonna. Okay, no, I mean, sorry, I just didn't think we were gonna reopen old wounds, but
Yeah, let's not do that.
no, no, we can if you
We've
want.
already
I'm all for it.
No, I feel like we've talked about that
Yeah,
enough. I'm
let's
complete
just
with it.
yeah, let's just let it die in peace, right?
Yeah, fuck that show. Not fuck that show.
Yeah,
Maybe fuck that show.
he was talking about dress up, darling.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway, he's Attack on
the
Titan. I mean,
okay. So, not an April
oh,
Fool's joke anymore.
yeah.
Season 4, part 3.
Oh
Fuck!
my, that sounds
It's
so
gonna be
weird saying, dude.
is gonna be in 2023.
So this is really season 5 of Attack on Titan. Season 6 actually. Of Attack on Titan will be airing. Does it say when it's
So,
coming out?
well, I'm guessing around the same time that it has been. So, like,
So yeah.
winter of the following year.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm reading here. It says that it's conclusion to air in 2023. Wow. Wow. Just oh my god, dude. I mean, should we recap the episode first, or is it even worth? Like, okay, well, yeah. I guess before we talk about what's to come, we should talk about how it ended, and then wrap it up. So, I mean, at least for me, again, Ben's read it, so it's not as fun. But,
I read it.
anyways, yeah. So this episode of Attack on Titan, the it's supposed to be finale, flashes us back to the beginning of season 4, part 1, where we see Eren and the gang come to Marley for the first time, and it's a really wholesome episode. I think we get to see a lot of the characters again. We get to see Sasha. That was such a treat. I mean, that explains. We talked about in the previous episode how the voice cast was revealed and it said Sasha, so we assumed that there was going to be a flashback. But I'm not going to lie, not to this extent, Ben. But wow, was this such a great episode? I mean, it was just really good. I mean, we get to see a lot of the old characters talk to each other. We get to see Eren actually talk to the people, which is what I've been wanting, Ben. You know, when I talked to you about it, my one complaint was I want to just have an episode where Eren is just real and talks to the main cast. And although this didn't happen this episode, I am glad we got to see more backstory on how he got to this point and the whole plan leading up to it. Because a lot of it felt like we were in the dark this whole season, that we were a part of the group and we just didn't know what the hell was going on, and that we were just along for the ride. But I think they executed it really, really well. I mean, if this
Yeah.
was the end to a season, this would be great, but but it's not. So I mean, it was cool. My favorite part, I think, was seeing Mikasa kind of talk to herself and be like, she talks to Eren and says like, "What?" Or Eren asks her, "What am I to you?" And she says, "Well," she starts blushing and she says, "We're family, right?" But
Yeah.
obviously, she doesn't want to be just family, Ben. She wants Eren to suck his toes and just go like all out for them too. But it's funny seeing her think to herself like, man, what if I said a different answer? What if I actually confessed how I felt? But I don't know, Ben. To me, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it would have mattered. I really don't think it would have mattered.
Think?
I think if she was like, "Oh, Eren, I love you," you know what I mean? Like, it should just be us two. Let's stop all this. Like, let's be together. I honestly don't think he would have, really gave two shits. I don't know. To me, it just seemed like for so long he had already been cut off from the world, and I don't know. We see him talk with Zeke, and and Aaron's just like, hmm. I mean, it seems like Aaron. Yeah, it does seem like Aaron was trying to like come up with an excuse almost to be like, oh, she doesn't really love me. It's just like it's that Ackerman thing that he talks to Zeke about, and Zeke's like, no, man, maybe she just really likes you. And I mean, it's weird seeing him. I don't know, because we don't see him vulnerable per se, but we just see him in a different state than usual, and it's a little odd. It's a little odd, but I honestly, Ben, don't think we would have changed much have she have confessed her love.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he said, and when we see the flashbacks again, he says, I want just my friends to live happily and just stop this cycle of pain and like regret. So I think he is already on board with what's going to happen 100%. He's already made up his mind that like whatever my friends think of me, I'm going through with this to the end. And then at the end, we finally see the rumbling happen with the oh my god, just the sheer colossal titans just destroying everything in its
Yeah.
path, and it was just so awesome. It was finally the scene. We get the music, and then it was awesome. But Ben, I want to introduce this new segment on the podcast where I say, "What the fuck happened in AOT?" Since you have read the manga, I want you to clarify some questions for me,
Okay.
because I am confused about some stuff. Right.
Yeah.
So, first question. Is Historia's pregnant with Aaron's kid?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, because that was a little weird for me. Can you go more in depth on what that scene was?
Um. Uh.
Nope, he can't, right? Because he has read the manga. See, this is
It's
why.
just like because Historia's like she's like of royal blood,
Mm-hmm.
and like they want her to keep having kids so they can pass down the fucking
Royal.
the Ymir stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she wants to do that.
Okay. So this then leads us to ask. We see her talk to Aaron, and Aaron tell him her plan, but she says, "I will do everything in my power to stop you." But
Yeah.
obviously, she doesn't, because we know what happens. So why is that? That was a question, Ben.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe she just couldn't stop him.
So you read the manga and you don't know?
Dude, okay, I don't remember every little fucking detail
Well,
about it.
okay, then give me your opinion then. You can actually share your opinion then.
On why she didn't stop him?
Yeah.
I just don't think she could. What
She's
power does she have?
she clearly says that I will do everything in my power to stop you, Ben.
Okay,
So
obviously she
why
did.
wouldn't she tell the people? Why wouldn't she tell anyone about Aaron's
I don't know.
plan?
I
This,
don't know.
this guy. This guy.
Dude, what?
Okay. No, I mean that's fair. That's fair, I guess. Um, yeah, that was really the only question I had. Yeah, I don't. I mean, no, I mean it was just an all around good episode. But I mean, Ben, I
I mean,
kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
well, I whenever we were watching, I told you like this was the episode that they had left out
Hmm.
a couple of episodes ago, but
Hmm.
it's really good because it shows what Aaron's thinking, like,
No, yeah, exactly.
and then I mean, yeah, it just shows his whole mindset throughout the whole process, how he got to Marley in the first place in part one,
Hmm. Yeah,
and
it filled in a lot of
yeah,
holes, which I think is good. But it's just interesting. I don't know. There's still a lot of questions that need to be answered, obviously, that I feel like didn't come out of this. And I think, once again, I mean, we're going to get another part, but it's just like, I don't know. I just have so many mixed feelings about it, Ben. Just because it's like, this should have been, I feel like this should have been the finale. I really think it should have. I really think they should have just, if they were like, okay, well, 9 chapters left, let's just make a few more episodes
yeah,
instead
they
of
should have.
instead of them doing
They
a
should have.
part three, which is like, how many episodes is it gonna be? You know, I mean,
I'd say like 5 or 6,
see,
maybe.
5 or 6 episodes. Like,
Well,
why would they do
okay.
that? Why would they do that?
Well, the pace that it's been going has been a chapter an episode.
So 9 then.
So yeah, maybe 9 episodes. Even
See,
then, just like a movie or something.
exactly. You could take out 9 chapters in a movie
That's
easily. But
oh,
I
I mean,
mean,
if it was a movie, that'd be like a 3 hour long movie.
but yeah.
But I don't
So
want them to rush it. If they make a movie, it probably would have been
that's
rushed.
true. That is true. But see, that's what I'm saying. It's such a weird gray area, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
I think the perfect way to fix that issue is just continuing part two.
I thought just keep going. They don't need a part three.
I don't see why. I feel like if it was going to take longer to animate, they should have just pushed back the release of the final part a bit more.
Mm.
But I mean, I don't know. I think before we talk about what we think's to come, I mean, Ben, do you what are your opinions on the season or the part overall as a whole? What do you think about it?
Like part two,
Yeah.
I think it's good. It really shows like Aaron's like true like how he actually feels and like
Mm-hmm.
obviously the rumbling and everything.
Because
It
yeah.
shows how he manipulated his dad into doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It really shows that he is the antagonist in the story.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, I feel like antagonist is such a label. I don't. I mean, yeah. It's just one of those things. We start off with where we left off in part one, where Aaron is there and about to fight Reiner with all of Marley trying to invade, and then we get the first few episodes of Aaron fighting Reiner, and then him getting his head blown off, and then we get the whole, uh, I don't know, trippy scene where he goes back in time with Zeke into the desert with Ymir, and we get her whole backstory, and then we move on to kind of the present with all of the remaining crew figuring out what to do about Aaron, and then we get the flashback episode, and here we are. So that kind of summarizes what part two was. Um, Man, it's so difficult to to like say what to talk about because I mean it was just interesting. Um, yeah, shoot, I'm really trying to figure out what to say, Ben. I mean, do you have anything more to say about how you felt about it?
Just just pissed off.
Yeah, no, it really does suck that we're gonna only be talking about that we're not gonna be able to see more Attack on Titan, a show that should have finished like probably a couple last year. It's been going on for a while, but I don't know, Ben. So I want to ask you: do you think that the ending of the anime is gonna follow the manga?
I hope it does. Like I don't know if I've said this before, but people are bitching about the ending for no reason. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's how the author wanted to end, so that's how it ends.
Well, if that was the case, why did he make more after it ended?
Because okay, it's not that the ending was bad; it just kind of ended at a weird point. So he just wrote a few more pages to like conclude it.
Mm-hmm.
Not because like, oh shit, everyone hates it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So yeah, as an outside person looking in, I don't know. That's not a good sign to me. if that has to happen. But I understand that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad show because it's not a bad show by any means so far. It's been amazing. It's been a great adaptation. I think everything about it has been really good. But I just feel like there's so much, that we need to see. I honestly want to see more about Armin Ben. I feel like we haven't explored him enough since he died and got resurrected again. Uh, I mean, we've only seen his colossal titan once, right? It's
Yeah.
just and in those that short scene in Marley. I want to see more of him, and then it's just like now we got Gabby and Zeke or Gabby and Falco, and all the Marley crew. There's just so much I want to see, and I get 9 chapters is just insane for it to end, dude. Like that's how close we are to the end. Like that feels like that just feels so short, like so short to wait for just a year. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's stupid.
It
But
is.
I will say, after after the show's done, there's this video on YouTube that talks about Aaron's character.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably heard of it, but it really opens your eyes about like the actual story of Attack on Titan. Because I
Mm-hmm.
thought there was something else that I watched the video. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
And I was like, that's why I thought the ending was is really good.
Yeah, because you had to watch
As
it.
someone like explained it to me.
Yeah, in depth. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I've felt that before where some intros have been, or some endings have been kind of like weak, but then I learned more about it, and then, yeah, I
Yeah.
see that. But, I mean, I don't even know, like, I mean, I guess now we could talk about theories for what's to come. I mean, obviously it's not as fun since you've read it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I mean, I honestly don't see. I mean, so I haven't even watched the visual for,
It's just
it's just
it's
them.
not even like a
It's just
it's not
them
even
standing in
animated.
the
It's just
footprint, right?
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I mean, wow, 2023, yeah, dude, that is such a long time. That is such a long time for more Attack on Titan. It's just crazy. I just hope this doesn't ruin the legacy of the show, Ben. Yet leaving a sour taste in our mouth overall. I really don't think that'll be the case, but you never know. You never know with these sort of things. And
There is one thing I want to ask you about. So, you know the scene where Aaron's looking over that camp and he starts crying?
yeah, no, oh
What
yeah, yeah, that's a good
what
idea.
did what did you think about that? Like, what do you
Oh
think he
well,
was thinking
I,
about?
I remember I told you during the episode. He's like, What does he say? God, I already forgot.
Something about not yet.
Yeah, he says not yet. He's like, don't you feel bad for? Or yeah, Mika's like, oh, don't you feel bad for them or something like that? Or I don't know what it was, but someone says something like implying that they should feel bad, and then he's like, oh, not
Yeah.
yet, because obviously he knows that he's about to kill all these people, right? Because that's what I'm saying with the whole Mikasa thing. If she had actually admitted her feelings, I don't think it would have changed anything, Ben. Honestly, I think that he is set in stone on his ideals. But this did introduce Ben. Actually, this is a good idea. This is good that we brought it up. I do have another theory now, and I think it is leaning towards what I have thought about in the past. So we see some flashbacks of Aaron talking when he does like whole monologue here at the end about him, or not monologue, but him just talking to Historia and Yelena and Flock about his plan. We see like flashbacks and images of them as kids, and then him growing up and all that stuff, and scenes throughout the show. But while he's talking, he's explaining that he's doing this for the good of his people, and that he just wants them to be happy. And I think, Ben, I really do think that he's going to end up putting them in like a loop. I think that's what's going to happen.
What do you mean, like loop?
If anything happens, I think this is how it's going to end. They're going to end up talking to Aaron, because the whole debate right now is Peak talking, or not Peak, we saw in previous episodes Annie and Mikasa being like, or Annie being like, hey, Mikasa, do you really think if it came down to it, you could kill Aaron?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. I think that they're going to end up talking to Aaron, and he's just going to be like, nope. And then he is going to put them in a loop, in a cycle of them as kids, and then a cycle, loop of them
Wait, what do
growing.
you mean like what do you mean like put them in a loop? Like
Put,
a time loop?
yeah,
Like you think he can like manipulate time and stuff?
Well, I mean, if he can already see the future, or maybe he can just do something with their minds, to put them asleep in like a coma, but they dream of them being kids again. You know what I mean? So they can be at peace, if that makes sense. Something along those lines.
But then, if they're kids, then they wouldn't be free, you know? They're still in the walls.
Yeah, but they'd be happy, right?
Would they?
I think so, because they wouldn't know what's going on. Because he'd put them in like a dream situation. You know what I mean? Like,
Interesting.
I don't know. I just think that it's gonna end. If not that, then some sort of loop where I don't know. They're just gonna become kids again. I think that they're gonna just be in some sort of cycle or loop where they think that they're actually happy, and I think Aaron's gonna win. Because at this point, I mean, I don't see how they could stop Aaron at all unless he willingly stops. I think
Yeah.
that is, and I think that only way for that to happen would be if Aaron willingly may or like somehow came up with like a what's the word, like a give and take situation where he's like, okay, you know what, I won't. You know what, you guys don't have to suffer anymore because I'll put you in a loop. Sort of like an infinite Tsukuyomi, Van. You know?
Yeah.
Where everyone's asleep, living their best dream, but he is, just destroying the world.
Hmm.
I think that's how things are looking to go. But I mean, I don't know. Who knows? A lot can happen in what, probably 9 episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, Ben. I think it's gonna end up being a full 12 episodes. I think that there is gonna be some.
I want the show to finish, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, if they do 12 episodes, then like
they're adding their own
like
stuff.
they either adding their own stuff or the episodes are just gonna be like super like dragged out.
Hmm. I think they're gonna add their own stuff, Ben.
I hope not.
I'm calling it now that they're probably gonna do their own ending.
Why would they do that? That seems illegal.
That seems illegal. Is that what you said? Because I mean, think about it, Ben. Each season of Attack on Titan so far has been what, 12 episodes, 13.
Yeah.
I don't think they would break that cycle. I really don't. Yeah, I think that with Attack on Titan being the way it is, where's the final season? Yeah, I mean, they've each been like 12 to 13 episodes. I think it's going to be 12 to 13 episodes. And I think that they're going to do their own ending. I think that's the only reason it is taking this long. There's no other excuse
Well, like
for why it should be taking this long.
it's just
They're going to.
production. It's like okay, they could have honestly last
Mm-hmm.
year if they did 24 episodes, we would be like where we are right now in like last year's time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Like then I would have been fine waiting for till now for the last part. We
Yeah.
don't need 3 parts.
No, we don't need 3 parts at all. I agree. Which means that they are doing. I think that at the end of the day, it's going to come down to them doing their own ending.
I wonder if that's ever happened before. Because I know,
What a lot of animes get different endings.
yeah, but it's like this big of a show.
I
I know
mean,
Promise Neverland did that. That's and it turned to shit apparently.
Soul Eater did its own different ending.
Did it actually?
Yep, that's not how it ends in the manga.
What? No
Yeah.
way.
You know what else did its own ending? Akame got killed.
I know that. The
I can't
fuck?
think of.
Okay.
I can't
A
think of
little off
any.
subject, but I know that I heard that they're doing a manga adaptation of Soul Eater.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's trustworthy or not, but I just heard that somewhere.
That kind of be cool. I want to see Soul Eater
Anyways,
again, especially with new animation. But yeah. I would not be surprised if they do their own ending. I think this would be very, very controversial for a lot of reasons. I think that there's a lot of pros and cons if it does get its own ending. First of all, I guess let's do like a little pros and cons list. The con would be obviously it's taken away from the manga, which is that's very hit or miss. Writing your own anime ending. Um, I mean, like Ben. I mean, obviously we've heard the debates. A lot of people either hate or love the ending of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So I think for the people that hated the ending, they'd be open to a different ending. But I think that there's also some sort of respect that goes into an anime, adapting it how it's meant to be adapted.
Mhm.
But another thing is though, this is Mappa, dude. This is a big ass studio, and
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, the animation isn't going to determine how it ends. But if people end up hating it, then this could be some backlash with Mappa.
Like,
Um, what?
what if they flop like so bad? Like, what if they do change the ending and they're just like, wow, this is worse than the how it actually ends. But
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Uh, I'm just saying I could totally see them doing their own ending, because yeah, I mean, there's no reason it should be taking them this long to animate a show of this hype unless they're really, really trying to drag out and get as much money as possible. But I don't even see how that could help them get money with how long it's taking. I mean, it's just wow, dude. Just wow. I just
stupid.
It's crazy, man. I mean, it's crazy, but it's cool seeing how far we've come. It's just wild. I mean, wow, this is it, dude. One like, oh, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed that there's a part three. I just don't think it needs to be dragged out this long. I will say it's cool though, Ben. I mean, this was a good, I guess, stopping point for what's to come. It was a big cliffhanger. I don't even know. I wouldn't call it a cliffhanger. Would you call it a cliffhanger?
It ends at a good point.
Yeah, yeah. I think it ended
That's
at a solid point. It was weird though. We didn't get to see like a lot of the like peak Reiner, Annie. I wish we would have seen them one more time before we moved on. But it was cool. I liked seeing the scene, which was weird, Ben. I'm actually thinking of something good now. It was weird seeing Eren on the battlefield in that fight in the first episode. Or you know what I mean?
yeah.
With him cutting his
Well, it
leg
just
off.
shows how he
Yeah,
got.
yeah. It's just crazy though how he's been there for so long. It was also weird too with seeing Falco because that is still an unanswered question. We've talked about this before about how he knows about the how he has flashbacks to uh, being or the scouts in the Paradise Island when he should not know about that at all.
Mhm.
So I don't know, the fact that Aaron was there it just makes me like to see that there's even more of a connection with some sort of time combobulation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think that we're just gonna have to wait a year to see. Oh man, dude, I really don't want to wait a year, man.
Me neither.
Shit, dude, shit. That's so shitty, man. That is so shitty. God dang. I mean, Ben, I guess that's all I gotta say about Attack on Titan.
Yeah, me too.
We've really dragged it out. It's just so sad to see it end, dude. Or not even end, but just end on such a weird spot. I will say, Ben, I liked the scene where they all got drunk. That was
Yeah.
fun. That was cool. How seeing them all. I mean, it's so rare in the show we get more of a happy side of things, but I don't know. It was also weird too, Ben, seeing Aaron leave at the point because you remember the scene where they're at the court and the
Yeah.
dude's talking and like, oh, not all like Eldians are bad, These people are just
Mhm.
like, and that's the point when Aaron leaves. That's when he leaves. It's kind of weird. It's almost as if he doesn't want to hear the other side. You know, he's like, nope, no, I can't listen to these people. Because it's almost as if they might convince him to switch his mind, and he doesn't want to switch his mind. So, I thought that was interesting. But again, this is all just thoughts. It's hard because, you've read it, so. But hey, don't worry about it, man. Because I mean, you're being really quiet, which is just really worrying me.
I'm just letting you just talk, you know.
No, I know,
Like what you're
but
thinking about.
it's just that you know what's gonna happen. It's just, I don't know. I really hope it's different, and we're just watching the show, and then you're like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, did you say what do I mean?
Yeah.
So like imagine like in the manga, like let's say what's her name, Mikasa gets shot with a bullet in the head, and then
Yeah.
in the anime,
Not really specific,
let's say
also.
that there's like a bullet that gets fired and it misses her head, and then you're just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, no. If something like that happens, I'd be like,
that's the snap where you're just like, oh no, like you know what I mean? Where you're
yeah.
just like, this isn't how it's supposed to go.
I'd probably be like, all right, Joseph, just pause it, and I'm not watching this show anymore.
But like I want something like that to happen, so that way you could be like actually like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty funny. But I mean, that's all I gotta say about Attack on Titan. Great show. Please make more. That's pretty much it, Ben.
Yeah. I'm just disappointed. That's all I gotta say. That's my.
You're not mad, just disappointed.
Yeah. It's just like whenever you do something and your parents like, I'm not mad. I'm just
disappointed. Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much it for the podcast, right?
Yep.
So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Oh no, you got to do the outro, right? Because we're switching. You got to switch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, next week we'll talk about my family, and then we'll come up with another thing.
Yeah.
It could take up some time, but other than that, yeah. This has been the Otaku Brothers podcast. I am Ben, and this is
Joseph.
We will see you guys next week. What is so funny?
Nah, I'm sorry. Later, guys. Peace.
Bye.